Do you know why Ekumeku War lasted for 30 years? I know you don't.
Our new video.
Come little closer, I have a gist for you.
Please.
There are people you don't use force on or to control with force. The Igbos are number one. It always backfires. If you couldn't make a typical man, a typical Igbo man see reasons in what you were saying, and you applied force on them, you will never find it easy. The British colonialists could not penetrate different communities in Igbo land. The people of Anioma, for instance, waged war against the British colonial forces to prevent them from having entrance into their land to control them. This is a similar story in different Igbo communities. It is studied in history as colonial resistance. When you study the history of East Africa and Southern Africa, it is similar. Show the colonial history that they taught you how to wear clothes. Without them, you would possibly be naked today. That's bullshit. Anioma used a certain tree to produce white fabric called akwacha. There is akwete in the present day Abia. When I was growing up, I saw some people in my village producing clothes through Owu. The apple tree, which mushroom Pentecostal prayers warrior have destroyed now in various Igbo land, claiming demons live in them, we are used to produce Owu for weaving of fabrics. The fresh leaves were used for food. The Igbo were already doing businesses and refining arts and crafts, selling from one place to another, interacting with people from outside the shores of present-day today Nigeria, even before the coming of Europeans. The first European visit to the shore were the Portuguese, known as the Pocotocri by the Igbo. They came for the purpose of trade. They bought what we produce and sold to us what they came with. The first place they arrived was the present-day Warri, which was under the auspices of Benin Empire. They traded in brooms and other arts. The Dutch also came, then the British. It was first trade before any other thing. It is funny and still funny when I hear people say, if not Ndiocha or Christianity, we would probably be naked. Some attribute cloudness to Christianity. That's ignorance. How about the Northern Islam, where Christianity didn't interfere with their civilization? The Christian missionaries also introduced clothes for them. Let me know the Greeks. Back to the gist. Any Igbo man trying to force his fellow Igbo man to be under his control is shooting himself on the belly. If an Igbo man could resist the foreign sophisticated forces, what makes you think he will pay attention to his fellow Igbo man and cower in fears because he is being threatened to capitulate? Why hate colonial use of force and guns to colonize us? Why then should we keep silent when some of us now use guns and forces to threaten us into capitulation? Are we now colonizing ourselves? If so, why do we keep blaming the British? Forget that thing. Things has gone messy. There's how to treat and how not to treat an Igbo. This is why others who don't understand us see us as arrogant and proud. It is blood of our ancestors speaking. However, it is for those who know who they are. It is not by emotion, but logical thinking. Kindly follow us for more. Thank you and God bless you.